on trail. We're on a rough trail, headed to an unmarked trail off of that, headed towards Gray's Arch. We're camping at my favorite place in the world in the gorge, Hansens Point. Testing out this GoPro to see how the video quality is. Hiked in the dark last night, so I wasn't able to show you guys the trail. Went out and checked out Hansens Point. We're gonna go back out there now that it's light out. Have a little bit of coffee. By far, my favorite place. One of my favorite places in the world. Definitely my favorite place in the gorge. About 10 years ago, there was a fire on this ridge that we're hiking on right now. And all these pines burned down, and over the years they've slowly been coming back. I can remember when they were only like knee high, and now they're a solid, I don't know, 10, 12 feet over my head. But it's really tightly packed in here, so you're like walking through a tunnel the whole time. One of the dangers of the gorge is if people die down here, it's because they fall off of things like this. Just straight down, basically. I think the highest elevation in the gorge is 1,300 feet. I don't think that's straight down to 1,300, but that is a pretty big drop off. Alright, we're coming right out on Hansens Point now. It is going to be a beautiful day today, too. There's a little bit of chance of rain tonight, but I don't know if it's going to happen. If it happens, it's going to be after midnight. Look at these views. We're just coming into the spring right now, so there's no leaves on the trees yet, so you can see a lot of the gorge. But normally this is just all green, and in the fall, it's just absolutely amazing because the whole gorge just lights up with color. It just turns orange. Things not to do in the park. Over the years, all these people have carved their initials and different stuff in the rock. Don't do that! Headed back to camp now. We're gonna do a little day hike. From where we are right now, there's two kind of areas we can access. We can head north and do this kind of loop, and this is where this spot called Gray's Arch is, but I've been there about 14 trillion times, so I'm probably gonna avoid that. But there is this southern loop that I have not done. So we got some friends, I got my wife out here and some friends, and I think we're gonna do the southern loop and hopefully I think we're gonna do 6 or 7 miles today, nothing crazy. Have I mentioned it's tightly packed in here yet? About to leave camp. Going a little 6.5 mile day hike. Gonna make a little loop out of it. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Pretty excited. Head out of camp. Nice little day hike. Oop, log. It's amazing how much the growth has been on this trail. All these trees used to be like 2 feet tall just a few years ago. Incredible. Headed on a rough trail today, and it is exactly what it's named. Rough trail. It sucks. I haven't been on this trail in actually a few years, but we should thoroughly get it. Not a bad little view out here. I always remember this view because that stick right there, or that tree, got hit by lightning a few years back. And it's always been very obvious. You guys are going to see a lot of dog butt on this. Again, don't do that. Main trail, Sheltowee. It's marked. I'll show you the markers when I get to one. But you see the diamond on this tree up here. This means that it's an official trail, so it's a marked trail. And then the Sheltowee is marked with a turtle. So it's a turtle on the Sheltowee, but it's also a subsidiary called Rough Trail. Rough Trail sucks. I normally don't do Rough Trail because it's exactly that. Alright, here's a trail marker I was talking about. So the diamond, Sheltowee, or no, sorry, the turtle is Sheltowee. And the diamond means that it's official trail of the gorge. Lunch. Taco Bell hot sauce, bacon, tomato.
Yeah, seriously.
Can't really see it, but that down there sucks pretty bad. I don't know, like 500 vertical feet over like half a mile or something like that. There's a lot. Whew. So we're on the trail now, side trail. Have to check over this thing, Hidden Arch. So that's 0.9 there, 0.9 back. We're adding about 2 miles to our loop. Should be pretty cool. So it's basically making it into a what I call a lollipop route. So we're doing a circle with a little, you know, not a little stick coming off of it, basically. Here we are, Hidden Arch. Pretty freaking cool. Headed back to the main trail. Just did the Hidden Arch loop, actually. Decided just to complete the loop because there's a little bit more of a, we went down then up and then stayed back up instead of having to go back down, back up again. So it was a little bit longer, but a little bit easier out.
Guy had one of his walking sticks that had all the medallions from like all the state parks that they must have been traveling around and stuff like that.
Doing what you've always done.
Exactly. No, it was like, wow, I really hope I'm doing that when I'm 80-something years old.
Well, when we were out on the Appalachian Trail this last year.
Got it. This is a cool area of the trail.
I like it.
Ooh. All right, back on the final trail back to camp. So we're headed back out to Hansens, back in that ridge where there was the fire 8 or so years ago. Making it back to camp now. Good hike today. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. But it is time for dinner.
It's kind of funny. Like, no, after you finish, yeah, it's still hot and humid. There's way too many people.
Yeah. We went to, I went to like Family Roots or something. I went to like this guy that you have to know him. Have you ever seen
Starting to get dark. We got a good fire going. Gonna grab some dinner and then hang out for a little bit and probably head to bed. We're gonna get up early tomorrow and get the hell out of here. See you in the morning. Little impromptu night hike back out to Hansens. I don't know if you guys can see anything. It's so dark right now, but I'm trying to light things up with my headlamp. I'm gonna try to shoot a Star Trails photo while I'm out here. If I'm successful, I'll show you guys. Walking out to Hansens Point in the dark is no joke. Down there, I think you can hardly see with my light. It's pretty much straight drop. And then to my left, right over there, straight down. It's cool, just gotta be careful.
Yep.
Switched to the GoPro this morning. It rained all morning long, but the rain has thankfully stopped. Hiking out. The problem is, this trail is covered in pine trees, and when they get wet, they basically turn into little koosh balls. You rub up on them and they just dump all their water on you, so we'll be thoroughly soaked by the time we get out of here. Once we get into that section where it's all super tight, pine tree-y. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I really appreciate it if you like, share this with your friends if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more of these, subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. I will see you guys later.